Hello? Again? Thanks for the heads up. I'll be right there. Hello, son? What's the matter, son? Maybe we should take you to the doctor. Are you feeling all right, boy?
So I think I might have an idea what we should do. There used to be this small amusement park right next to my house. If I'm not mistaken, I think they've left a few things behind when they went bankrupt. I think we could use some of that for recreating the prophecies. Like, for instance, we could use that carousel for the Four Horsemen. ways. I just hope no one saw anything. So, I went through these last night. This next seal seems a bit vague. I think it has someone who is provoking people, sort of arming them to fight against their fellow man. He has taken the peace from Earth, and a great sword has been given to him. I guess finding a literal sword would be a definitive answer. We've got a lot to do here. The hearing is today at the town hall. I hope you've made sure the place is clean. There's a lot of people there today. Figured I'd find you here.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Jonathan Jackson III.
So, gentlemen, we're gathered here today for the public hearing in the case of Morgan versus the state. Mr. Morgan here is seeking compensation for punitive damages in the amount of $600,000. Emotional stress caused by the death of his sister Agnes Morgan has affected his work, and he is no longer able to fulfill his duties as postal employee. Is that correct, Mr. Morgan?
That is correct, Your Honor.
State's district attorney seems to disagree with you, Mr. Morgan. And we have here in the stand now Lieutenant Kimball from the local law enforcement, whose department was assigned to the case. Is that correct?
That is correct, sir.
You are not the officer actually assigned to the case, but it is your responsibility to oversee the case.
That is correct, sir.
Your Honor, I believe everything was handled by book. The officers used the correct procedures on all aspects of the investigation, and no stone was left unturned.
Wait, what about the affair? They didn't mention anything about the affair. Come on!
What affair is he talking about, Gabriel?
During the investigation, Detective McGuffin found out about an affair between two of the maids and one Mr. Tom Wagner. However, this did not seem to have any connection with the actual death of Agnes Morgan, and so leaving that detail out from the report in my assessment would be perfectly fine.
You agree with the attorney, Lieutenant?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. I see that you ended up adding quite a list for evidence in the case. Can you go these over for me? You can see yourself out, Mr. Morgan. You will hear about the official ruling later.
Well, there were several items found from each of the crime scenes. We did not manage to find any real connection with them, but it's our suspicion that perhaps Mr. Wagner was orchestrating all of the deaths. Items we found in relation to the deceased and the area they were found in include a padlock that was actually found in one of the maids' rooms. But we now believe that this was actually planted there by someone else. And also in the same place we found a small jar of rat poison. The autopsy of Miss Morgan revealed that the same type of poison was the cause of her death. These would all point to the direction of Miss Jovita Munez on the case. But after analysis of some of the details we found out, it became actually very unlikely that it was her behind these crimes. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's very hard to assess all the evidence due to the fire that burned most of it. After a careful sweep of the area, we did manage to find several items that we are still looking into. These items include a box of light bulbs, a notepad with two different handwritings, another 3x4 wrench, a screwdriver, a small empty bottle of Klonopin, which would correlate with the autopsy of Mr. Tom Wagner. Items we found in relation to the deceased and the area they were found in include a padlock that was actually found in one of the maids' rooms, but we now believe that this was actually planted there by someone else. And also in the same place we found a small jar of rat poison. The autopsy of Miss Morgan revealed that the same type of poison was the cause of her death. These would all point to the direction of Miss Jovita Munez on the case. But after
figured I'd find you here. It has to be all the crosses that are preventing your entrance. We should try to find a way to get rid of them.
Can't talk right now. Hi, it's you. I can't talk right now. Busy building here. Oh, shoot! You got it! The CX145 microprocessor from the Magna Journey. Where did you get that? Can I have it? Well, maybe we can make a trade then. Is there anything you need from here? Oh, the 6-inch wrench. I only have 3 of those. Is there anything else you can get for that? Fine. I'll trade you the wrench for the processor. Now all I need is the T12C3 and some batteries. Then I'm finally finished. Just the right size. Thanks. I'll give you the cutters, but only if you keep looking for the T12C3. It is! The T12C3! Where did you get that? You know what? As a reward for bringing me this, I'm going to show you what I'm building here. You see, I'm trying to create a portal to another dimension. I'm pretty sure that if I create a magnetic field powerful enough, directed to a certain direction, it's gonna eventually bend the space around it and rip a hole in the space-time continuum. This will most likely allow something to pass through space and time to a whole new world or place. It's working! Now I only have to crank up the power and see the portal forming.
But Mom, I'm not doing anything. I'm only watching.
Take that hand out of your pants, young man. If I see you touching yourself one more time, I'm gonna cut that thing off and throw it to the dogs.
But I swear, Mom, I'm not doing anything. I was just watching TV.
You're watching her. I know what you're doing. You better stop or she will end up like all the others.
No, Mom, please, Mom, no, please.
There you go. Tuna casserole, a la Williams. Is there anything else I can get you, hon?
No, this is quite all right, dear. I'm just really waiting for my boys and their father to come so we can attend today's Mass.
Sure, hon. Where are they then without their mother?
Well, actually, I don't even know. He likes to take them to these trips. You know how men are. They're probably just doing some boy stuff where I'm not invited to.
Figures. Men.
They'll be at the church when the Mass starts, I'm sure. My husband never misses the Mass.